Sidney Rhodes Show. Facebook, Sidney J. Rhodes Jr. Follow us at Sidney J. Rhodes Jr. The Sidney Rhodes Show. You're on the right road with the Sidney Rhodes Show. Shh. Have you heard? You ain't hear about that. Did you hear? Who told you? That Increased Solution LLC is making a 24/7 network? Come on now. Well, what about the Sidney Rhodes Show? Oh, Sidney Rhodes Show is still going to be from 9 to midnight, though. Oh, okay, because, you don't be tripping. Sidney Rhodes Show is still from 9 to midnight. Okay. But, you mean all those other hours, 24/7, need to be filled? Which means cats can have their own show? You tripping. Are you serious? Or they can be guests on other shows? So you mean if you had a talent or idea or something you want to do, you got a chance right here to reach the world? Come on, man. What's the catch? What? All they gotta do is get at you? On Facebook? Sidney J. Rhodes Jr.? So wait a minute, what kind of topics? I mean, they could do what? Relationships, religion, news, education, health, race, business development, entertainment, empowerment? What? All of that? And whatever else? What? All they gotta do is get at you? What you trying to say? That if they want to get out there, they can get out there. This their chance. For real though? For real, they just go Facebook, Sidney J. Rhodes Jr., send you a message and be like, hey, this is something I want to do. And then if it's good, it's good. Is that what you're trying to say? For real? Man, that sounds all right. That's kind of cool. All right. Nah, I'm with that. I ain't going to hold you up with that. All right. Facebook, Sidney J. Rhodes Jr. Okay. All right. I might try to have a show. That's all right. Well, wait. What if I got a product or a service something I just want to advertise to the world? I could Facebook, Sidney J. Rhodes Jr., and I can hook up and try to get that too? Man, that's all right. Oh, man, go on, man. That's cool, man. All right. No, I ain't gonna hate. I like it. 24/7 network. All right, helping people, giving some good perspectives, having people think about things, man, and some entertainment too, man. That's hot. All right. I'm cool. That'll work. The Sidney Rhodes Show. Facebook, Sidney J. Rhodes Jr. Follow us at Sidney J. Rhodes Jr. The Sidney Rhodes Show. You're on the right road with the Sidney Rhodes Show. Why do this, Sidney Rhodes Show? Well, it's not about whether or not, we have all the answers. I think it's a collaborative effort. I think that there are a lot of brilliant people in the world, and this is a point, a critical point in history. And if we can circle the wagons round, if we can bring the people together to think about the concepts and look at things from a different angle, different perspective, look deeper, I mean, it's possible that we can help somebody. It's possible that we can create better structures, towards a more perfect union. You dig? I mean, so I really, I throw out a lot of questions, because I really want people to think. And, sometimes I just, I believe there's a utility to just allowing some things to be questioned, just that First Amendment right, just allow it to be questioned, and then if it's the truth, let it be the truth, I mean, if it stands, let it stand. If not, then we got work to do. You feel me? I think we owe it to ourselves. We owe it to our future. We owe it to our children to get to the truth and then stand on that. That's the Sidney Rhodes Show, So I invite people from all different perspectives, with respect. We put it to the test. That's what we do, Sidney Rhodes Show. And that's why we do what we do, Gotta love it. Sidney Rhodes Show. The Sidney Rhodes Show. Facebook, Sidney J. Rhodes Jr. Follow us at Sidney J. Rhodes Jr. The Sidney Rhodes Show. You're on the right road with the Sidney Rhodes Show. So, yeah, it's just a part of speaking out for those that, don't have a voice, we have an obligation, to help cats. It just can't be about us all the time. There's people that need help, and this is what we do, We got to reach back. We got to help out. Sidney Rhodes Show. That's what we all about. Shh. Have you heard? You ain't hear about that. Did you hear? Who told you? That Increased Solution LLC is making a 24/7 network? Come on now. Well, what about the Sidney Rhodes show? Oh, Sidney Rhodes show is still gonna be from 9 to midnight though. Oh, okay, because you don't be tripping. Sidney Rhodes show still from 9 to midnight. Okay, but you mean all those other hours, 24/7, need to be filled, which means cats can have their own show? You tripping? Are you serious? Or they can be guests on other shows? So you mean if you had a talent or idea or something you want to do, you got a chance right here to reach the world? Come on, man. What's the catch? What? All they gotta do is get at you on Facebook? Facebook, Sidney J. Rhodes Jr.? So wait a minute, what kind of topics? I mean, what they could do what? Relationships, religion, news, education, health, race, business development, entertainment, empowerment, what? All of that? And whatever else? What? All they gotta do is get at you? What you trying to say? That if they want to get out there, they can get out there. This is their chance. For real though? For real, they just go Facebook, Sidney J. Rhodes Jr., send you a message and be like, hey, this is something I want to do. And then if it's good, it's good. Is that what you're trying to say? For real? Man, that sounds all right. That's kind of cool. All right. Nah, I'm with that. I ain't going to hold you up with that. All right. Facebook, Sidney J. Rhodes Jr. Okay, all right. I might try to have a show. That's all right. Well, wait. What if I got a product or a service or something I just want to advertise to the world? I could Facebook, Sidney J. Rhodes Jr., and I can hook up and try to get that too? Man, that's all right. Oh, man, go on, man. That's cool, man. All right. No, I ain't gonna hate. I like it. 24/7 network. All right, helping people, giving some good perspectives, have people think about things, man, and some entertainment too, man. That's hot. All right. I'm cool. That'll work. The Sidney Rhodes Show, Facebook, Sidney J. Rhodes Jr. Follow us at Sidney J. Rhodes Jr. The Sidney Rhodes Show. You're on the right road. The Sidney Rhodes Show. Good evening. Thank you for being with the Sidney Rhodes Show. Well, it looks like I'm going to get myself in some trouble tonight. I got to prepare for battle tonight. I got a feeling. Gonna say some things tonight. Get your boy in a little bit of trouble. Just a little bit of trouble. Pray for me. But I got to say what I feel and believe. I mean, I got a thought or two or three and try to share it, spend a little time thinking about some things and, gonna lay it on you and invite you to disagree, invite you to agree. All you got to do is call 917-725-4241. Now, let me tell you right off the bat, you are welcome to call and express yourself. Can you dig it? Sidney Rhodes Show invites you and even you, holla if you hear me, to express how you see things. Now, we do it with respect, but you're welcome. You're welcome to oppose the view. You're welcome to tell me that you think, brother, man, you're just wrong. You just, okay, I mean, you can do that. That's the beauty of the Sidney Rhodes Show. We not thin-skinned. You come on with you come on. Express yourself. 917-725-4241. Well, now let's see what happened. So, I posted a question on the Facebook page. Of course, you can always get in touch and connect on Facebook, Sidney J. Rhodes Jr. You can always follow us on Twitter, at Sidney J. Rhodes Jr. All the programs are on demand, of course, iTunes and YouTube, The Sidney Rhodes Show. We try to make it, we put it out there. We not running and hiding. No, we right there for you. We right there for you. So now if you disagree, you don't need to be out there mad and talking to yourself, walking around the house mad. Just call the brother up and see what I got to say about it. It's okay. It's okay. You can do that. I'm not gonna cry. I'm gonna listen to what you got to say. Well, what was the question? The question that I posed was, is it okay? I'm already in trouble. Is it okay for a woman to propose to a man? I shall repeat. Is it okay for a woman to propose to a man? And I've got to say that most of, and I respect, trust me, I got mad respect. You know, people, I respect your view. And I certainly respect the people that have been responding. I respect you. I may disagree with you tonight, but I respect a person saying that under no certain terms, should a woman propose to a man. It's not okay. I don't want to hear it. No, never, don't, ever, no. Okay. I respect that. I'm going to ask that you go ahead and call up tonight. And when you hear me saying things that you just can't take it no more. I just can't take it no more. 917-725-4241. Now look, I was raised, I think, in a very good way. You know, I have been blessed to have many traditional values, quote unquote traditional values. And I'm proud of those. I'm honored by, that I had that opportunity. I know everyone did not, and I'm grateful, I'm thankful, all of that. Mad respect. Now, why would I take a position like I'm going to take tonight? Well, I think, as I continue to weigh out the second level to the thought, it bothers me. Okay? When I start to look at what one answer also leads to, that bothers me. I'll give you an example. Again, the question, is it okay for a woman to propose to a man? 917-725-4241. Sidney Rhodes Show. And I'm about to get myself in more trouble. For example, how can we say that a woman can be president of the quote-unquote most powerful nation in the world, the most powerful nation in the world, but yet a woman can't propose to a man? When I weigh examples like that, I have trouble with it. Okay? So if we were just say, okay, well, hey man, you just shouldn't, a woman shouldn't propose to a man, period. I mean, if that was the end of the complexity of life, then maybe that would be a point, and the point to which we could just say, okay. But it doesn't stop there. Life is interconnected. People are interconnected, right? So what affects on one level, you can't dismiss that it affects on another level. You see that? You see that? Okay. So how in good conscience can a woman be president? Can she run companies, organizations, have doctorate degrees? How can she be on the Supreme Court? You see? So when I weigh one truth, it bothers me that I can't take that same position and go across the board with it. Holla if you hear me. Because if you say that, let's say Supreme Court, if you say that Sarah Caden, it's not okay if she proposes to someone. If you say Secretary Hillary Clinton, although you voted for her for president, let's say for those that did, but she can't propose to a man. I don't like the second level of the thought. I don't like what the balance or imbalance says. So, I mean, if we're going to say that women are equal, if we're going to say that women have every right and they have every innate ability to do A, B, and C, but then we're going to say, except for that. Well, see, that's a problem to me. Now, 917-725-4241. I'm not expecting everyone to agree with that position. In fact, what I saw on Facebook today, most people don't agree with that position. But I gotta say, why? Why can't she? If society is where it is today, and everything about society is not right, there are some old-fashioned values that it's unfortunate that we're losing. And maybe you feel this is one of them. Maybe you feel like this is something that was from the old school, and it should stay where we should keep it. You shouldn't let it go. But I'm still saying you have to justify that. Okay, because old school in America, you didn't have a woman as president. Old school in America, women couldn't even vote. Holla if you hear me. So, if you look at it in isolation, that's one thing. Okay? The problem I'm having, and that I'm sharing with you, is that when I look at what that also says, when I look at it in the balance of the other messages that we're trying to give our young women, if we're saying that there's no ceiling, we're saying that, you're going to shatter the glass into a billion pieces and you can do and be whatever you want, but you can't do that. You can't propose to no man. Well, now you got to explain that to me. How can we justifiably say one thing to our daughters, that they could do whatever they want to do, they could be whatever they want to do, and they come home and say, well, Mom, I want to propose to this guy. Oh, no, you can't. Don't you ever. Well, wait a minute now. My whole life, now I'm role playing. My whole life, you taught me that I could be whatever I wanted to be. That I could, the sky's the limit. I could just, follow my dreams, follow my passions. You encouraged me, Mom, to open up a business. You encouraged me, Mom, to get an education. You encouraged me that I could be whatever and do whatever. But now you saying, when it comes to this man, I got to do what? So Sidney Rhodes show is a little confused tonight. I'm a little confused how we can say it on one hand, but then when it comes to this, are we okay? Now let me ask you. You tell me. 917-725-4241. Is it the Bible that's got us like that? You tell me, because then you got to explain it to me. You got to explain to me how that might have you wrapped up into that thought. Explain that to me. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with a faith discussion tonight. I'm okay with a society-based discussion tonight. I'm okay with a practical discussion tonight, because I'm confused. But I say to you that I'm leaning right now to say that I don't want to have mixed messages. Okay? Now, if I say to my daughter, well, you can do whatever you want to do except that, what else am I saying to her? There's some mismessaging there, because somehow I'm not being consistent. Sometimes I'm being disingenuous. I'm saying that there's still something that she can't do because somebody else, she's got to wait. Now see, this is where we're at. I'm saying she got to wait for some dude to do a certain thing, or else she can't get to her goal. If her goal is to be married, and if her goal is to marry this guy, okay, now, you got to help me. You got to help me. So now she can go after an education. She can go after a business. She can go after being president. But all she can do when it comes to marrying this guy, that goal, all she can do is hope and wait that this dude smartens up and asks her to walk the aisle. And if this dude don't wisen up and do it, then she just can't reach her goal because mommy and daddy said, girl, don't do it. Help me understand. 917-725-4241. 4241. The Sidney Rhodes Show. I'm thinking that if we're going to tell a woman that she can be and do whatever she want to do, she can be who she wants to be, and she can let her talents and her motivation and her drive to take her to the highest heights, then I don't understand why she got to stop at that point and wait on a man to open his mouth, or else she can't take it to the next level. Why she got to get to that spot and then stop? She been with this dude for a year, 2 years, and he ain't said it, so she got to just wait. Well, how do we justify putting her in that position if we also telling her she can call the shots over here and there? I mean, I don't understand. I mean, we talking equality or not? 917-725-4241. We come back from the break. I hope the ladies and the gentlemen, I hope you chime in. I hope you help to straighten this out for me, because I'm a little confused. It looks to me like we send in some double messages and maybe there's a problem there. And I want you to help me understand. Sidney Rhodes Show. We look forward to your comments. We'll be right back. The Sidney Rhodes Show. Facebook, Sidney J. Rhodes Jr. Follow us at Sidney J. Rhodes Jr. The Sidney Rhodes Show. You're on the right road with the Sidney Rhodes Show. The Sidney Rhodes Show. Facebook, Sidney J. Rhodes Jr. Follow us at Sidney J. Rhodes Jr. The Sidney Rhodes Show. You're on the right road with the Sidney Rhodes Show. Shh. Have you heard? You ain't hear about that. Did you hear? Who told you? That Increased Solution LLC is making a 24/7 network? Come on now. Well, what about the Sidney Rhodes Show? Oh, Sidney Rhodes Show is still going to be from 9 to midnight, though. Oh, okay, because, you don't be tripping. Sidney Rhodes Show is still from 9 to midnight. Okay. But, you mean all those other hours, 24/7, need to be filled? Which means cats they can have their own show? You tripping. Are you serious? Or they can be guests on other shows? So you mean if you had a talent or idea or something you want to do, you got a chance right here to reach the world? Come on, man. What's the catch? What? All they gotta do is get at you? On Facebook? Sidney J. Rhodes Jr.? So wait a minute, what kind of topics? I mean, they could do what? Relationships, religion, news, education, health, race, business development, entertainment, empowerment? What? All of that? And whatever else? What? All they gotta do is get at you? What you trying to say? That if they want to get out there, they can get out there. This their chance. For real, though? For real, they just go Facebook, Sidney J. Rhodes Jr., send you a message and be like, hey, this is something I want to do. And then if it's good, it's good. Is that what you're trying to say? For real? Man, that sounds all right. That's kind of cool. All right. Nah, I'm with that. I ain't going to hold you up with that. All right. Facebook, Sidney J. Rhodes Jr. Okay. All right. I might try to have a show. That's all right. Well, wait. What if I got a product or a service, something I just want to advertise to the world? I could Facebook, Sidney J. Rhodes Jr., and I can hook up and try to get that too? Man, that's all right. Oh, man, go on, man. That's cool, man. All right. No, I ain't gonna hate. I like it. 24/7 network. All right, helping people, giving some good perspectives, having people think about things, man, and some entertainment too, man. That's hot. All right, I'm cool. That'll work. Nah, I know you ain't afraid to call. I know you ain't afraid to call. And you know you don't be agreeing with everything I say. Don't it? You do not be agreeing with everything I say. Then keep it 917-725-4241. You better call 917-725-4241. You know, why do this, Sidney Rhodes Show? Well, it's not about whether or not, we have all the answers. I think it's a collaborative effort. I think that there are a lot of brilliant people in the world, and this is a point, a critical point in history. And if we can circle the wagons round, if we can bring the people together to think about the concepts and look at things from a different angle, different perspective, look deeper, it's possible that we can help somebody. It's possible that we can create better structures, towards a more perfect union. You dig? So I really, I throw out a lot of questions, because I really want people to think. And, sometimes I just, I believe there's a utility to just allowing some things to be questioned, just that First Amendment right, just allow it to be questioned, and then if it's the truth, let it be the truth, if it stands, let it stand. If not, then we got work to do. You feel me? I think we owe it to ourselves. We owe it to our future. We owe it to our children to get to the truth and then stand on that. That's the Sidney Rhodes Show, So I invite people from all different perspectives, with respect. We put it up. We put it to the test. That's what we do. Sidney Rhodes Show. And that's why we do what we do. Gotta love it. Sidney Rhodes Show. The Sidney Rhodes Show. Facebook, Sidney J. Rhodes Jr. Follow us at Sidney J. Rhodes Jr. The Sidney Rhodes Show. You're on the right road with the Sidney Rhodes Show. Welcome back. We are honored that you're here to join us, Sidney Rhodes Show. Yeah, well, tough topic tonight. Tough topic. I know that everybody, you can't agree. Everybody can't agree with this one. This is a tough one to agree with. This is a tough one. I struggle with it myself. Look at it from me, as a man. How would I want to be involved in that situation. You know, I mean, would that be something I would say would be cool with me personally if she were proposing to me versus me having the opportunity to propose to her? We may have to get there, and you know, we may have to get there tonight. Okay, we might have to get there tonight. But that's different than where I'm at in the question. Okay, whether or not I personally, as a man, want a woman proposing to me is a separate level. The question is focused on, is it okay if she does it? So really the emphasis here is on us as society saying what a woman can and can't do, what a woman should and shouldn't do. I mean, that's really what's happening here. It's not about whether or not, because, I mean, she knows her man. That's her man. Right? I mean, maybe that woman that wants to do that wouldn't be with me anyways. Maybe. That's just a maybe, right? Hey, you know. But if the dude that she wants to be with, now just 917-725-4241. You do not have to agree on the Sidney Rhodes Show. Call and let's talk about it. But look, if the woman has a man that she loves and wants to be with, who am I to tell that woman that she can't pursue the way she wants to, that she can't conduct herself how she wants to in that situation? That's her life. I mean, I may have advice. I may say, well, you know, hey, if you do this, it could turn out like that. It may turn out like this. But I mean, with the divorce rate like 50%, who's got the silver bullet? I mean, so you can't just stand on it like, okay, well, hey, if you do it this way, you guarantee, girl, to have a great marriage. No, you're not. No, you're not. You can quote every 5 language that you want to. That don't mean that everybody gonna have a healthy marriage. Stop it. No. People still get divorced, whether or not he asked or she asked. So the question to me, if you would, if you please, is about whether or not I'm willing to say to this woman, you can be president, but you can't propose to some man. Who is he? That now she got to wait. I don't understand that. Help me understand. She can run a business and she can have 300 employees. She can have 300 employees. Now, take it how you want to take it. Let's say one of those employees weighed out. Okay, let me make it clear for you. Let's say she is running a large automotive plant. She's at the top, y'all. It's her hookup. She the head in charge. Holla if you hear me. One of the dudes just got employed 30 days ago. He on the line, y'all. Don't even know how he gonna get from day to day, check to check. He just now starting out. Now she's the boss. She calls the shots. She can tell this man right now what to do, how to do, from such and such a time to such and such a time. It's her company. If he don't like it, get out of here. But you telling me that if she decides that she wants to start dating this guy, this argument, right? This the argument. I mean, we got to make it real. How are we gonna just talk and not make it real? I mean, come on now. This is Sidney Rhodes Show. If we gonna talk, let's be real. So if she owns the company and this dude's on the line, but she for whatever reason starts digging this guy, they start dating and they fall in love or whatever, whatnot. You know, they getting along, they doing their thing. Okay, now she's still the boss. Now you take it how you want to take it, but she the boss. But you telling me that even though she has the power, which is why some of you would say that might be an inappropriate situation if it was reversed. We can talk about that another time too. But somehow she got to hold back on her initiative. She can't propose to this guy, but she can tell him what to do, how to do. When she say jump, he say how high in her company. But when it come to being married, she got to wait on him. Now, how can I tell her that? How can you tell her that? Okay, and what if that woman is your mama? Talk to him, Sid. If that woman that owns the company is your mama, how you gonna tell your mama that she can't tell this man that she is, and she's her his boss, your mama is the head blank in charge. Okay, you gonna say, mama, you got to wait on him. How you look telling her that? She got to wait on Johnny? Your mama running the company. Your mama making heavyweight decisions. Now she got to wait on Johnny? For what? See, she's choosing this. Now I know y'all can't agree with all that because you got a mindset that he who finds, and I'm waiting on that call. Keep that. I'm waiting on that call. 917-725-4241. You got to help me understand. Now there's lots of levels to this, and I'm just gonna slow walk it because I'm waiting for folks to do the right thing here, and you got to defend your position. And I'm gonna let you do it, and we're gonna have respectful debate. If you choose to call, if you choose to engage, don't just be there mad, saying you can't believe I said that. Talk, give me a call. Let's talk about it. Let's wrap a taste on it. I'll listen to what you got to say, and with respect, we'll try to work through this together. But you got to explain to me how you going to tell your mama that running the company that she can't tell this man, look, I'm feeling you. I know it's an awkward situation because I own the company and, you just work here on the line. But, I have been enjoying our time together, and I think we should go ahead and make this permanent. I think we should be together. Or however she wants to put it. She might want to put on some Michael Franks and get to the romance and, get a nice little hookup out and, do the thing. However it comes down, how you going to tell your mama she can't do it? That it's not okay for her to do it. See, I don't understand. We got to deal with equality here. If that's the argument. If the argument is women have a right to do whatever they have ambition to do, then why you can't stand on that? I don't understand. I mean, you got to help me understand it. Take it a step further. What if the woman that owned that company was your daughter? Now, she got to that position, presumably, right? Because of her hard work, her dedication, her skill, her drive, and all the wonderful good work ethics and proper habits that you instilled in her and that she developed through time. So now she's where she is. After all of that, all of the valleys of life, she got to a high position. And then you're going to tell her what she can't do. How do you do that? If that's what she wants to pursue, why can't she look around and say, but Daddy, you said I could go after whatever I want to go after in life? Or what if she turns to you and says, but Mom, you told me don't depend on no man. Talk to him, Sid. Talk to him, Sid. So what if she turns around and says, but Mom, you told me don't depend on no man. Then why are you now saying I got to wait on him if I want to go ahead and get married? You told me that I could be whatever I want and go on and do my thing. Now you telling me I got to wait on this man? Well, Mom, why are you giving him the power? Talk to him, Sid. 917-725-4241. Sidney Rhodes Show. I like I said, whether or not that's what I want to come at me, how I want to take that next step, if I want her to propose to me, that's different. That's a different level. We might get there tonight. We might get there. But that's a different level than whether or not women is okay. The question is it okay for a woman to propose to a man? That's the issue. The issue ain't whether or not you as a man want it to be done that way for you. See, there's a different issue. It's a different issue. I'll make it clear. You may not want to drink one beer on a Friday night after work. Now, I said one beer, right? I mean, you work all week and you've made sure that you ain't trying to be no alcoholic, etc. But for working all week, you're going to have one beer, or let's say one glass of wine, ladies. You're going to have one glass of wine or one beer every Friday at the end of a work week. That's your thing. You ain't trying to be a drunk, but you're going to have your one glass. That's your thing. Now, let me ask you this. I don't drink. Okay? So for me, I don't want a glass of wine. I don't want a beer because I don't drink. But that's different than me saying it's not okay for you to have your one glass of wine a week. Can you dig it? Who am I to say that you can't have your one glass at home? You ain't gonna be driving. You ain't endangering nobody. You ain't getting out of control with it. You obviously working all week. You can afford your one glass of wine. You know, that's just your chill thing. That's what you do on Friday night, and some of y'all doing it right now. So who am I to say you can't? Even though that's not for me, right? That's not how I get down. I don't drink at all, beer or wine. I don't, not a sip. But who am I to say to you that you can't have your one on a Friday night? Oh, that makes sense. But when I'm talking about this over here, that if that woman want to propose, that's her business. That's between her and her man. What's that got to do with me and you? See, I can't tell her that she can be president, but tell her she got to wait on some man in order to get married. Wait on him to say it first. She might be the intelligent piece in this puzzle. She might be the go-getter in this puzzle. That just might be how it rolls in their relationship. Who am I to say? Because some of you understand right now that you are pushing the buttons in your relationship, whether or not society says what the man's supposed to be or whatnot. A lot of ladies listening to this program right now that are upset with what I'm saying, you know in your heart that you calling the shots in that relationship. Bills don't get paid unless you make sure it happens. Stuff ain't getting done unless you take care of it because you're the responsible party. Holla if you hear me. Now the same woman that's doing all of that, how you gonna say that you couldn't propose to that man? You calling the shots right now anyway. Okay. Now let's say brother man ain't even around. Let's say brother man in prison. Let's say brother man just jacked up. Brother man ain't coming around taking care of his children. Let's just say that. That ain't true in all situations, but let's just say the brother ain't even there. You running the whole house now. But you can't propose to some dude. Now wait a minute. Come on. Now make sense to me. You already running the whole house, but you can't propose to some dude. Who is he? Who is he? Unless you gonna tell me that you gonna have full submission to this man. Now come on now. See, get yourself in more trouble. That storm coming, y'all. Unless you gonna tell me that you're gonna be fully submissive to this man. Now, if you're gonna do that, well, now that's your business. That's your thing, right? Well, now it makes sense because if you're saying, well, hey, I'm gonna let him lead in all things, and so it would be wrong for me to step out and lead when it came to a time for us to get married. You know, I'm gonna wait on him because I'm gonna let him lead in all things. But you ain't saying that. You know you ain't saying that. So don't be hypocritical on the Sidney Rhodes Show. I know ain't none of us perfect, but come on now, let's be real. He got to lead when it come to that. But wait a minute, what happened to the 5 things that you didn't do that he wanted you to do this week? Holla if you hear me. What about all the things you said? Don't talk to me that way. You ain't gonna control me. I do what I want to do. Whoa. Where was all that at when it came to proposing? Oh, so you got your own mind? I already got a daddy. You can't tell me what to. Okay, well, if all that's the case, then why you can't propose? See, I don't understand the double standard. I want to understand the double standard. I want you to help me understand. Otherwise, if a woman can be president, she can propose. And who am I to say what she can and can't do? Sidney Rhodes Show, we look forward to your thoughts. And again, with respect, you can agree or disagree. 917-725-4241. Men and women, I'm looking for you to respond. Sidney Rhodes Show. We'll be right back. The Sidney Rhodes Show, Facebook, Sidney J. Rhodes Jr. Follow us at Sidney J. Rhodes Jr. The Sidney Rhodes Show. You're on the right road with the Sidney Rhodes Show.
Tell me if I got it wrong, but you don't wanna be alone. Spend the evening by yourself, but you'll miss me when it's getting late. Got it all, babe. Say vamps when you're ready. I'm here when you need me. I'm yours if you'll let me. Got it all, babe. Say vamps when you're ready. I'm here when you need me. I'm yours if you let go, boy. all, but it won't end. You are never true to heart. You need me when it's getting dark. Got it all, babe. Safe arms when you're ready. I'm here when you need me. I'm yours if you let me. Got it all, babe. Safe arms when you're ready. I'm here when you need me. I'm yours if you let go. Boy, loving is a safe
So yeah, I just it's just a part of speaking out for those that don't have a voice. We have an obligation, to help cats. It just can't be about us all the time. There's people that need help, and this is what we do. We got to reach back. We got to help out. Sidney Rhodes Show. That's what we all about. The Sidney Rhodes Show, Facebook, Sidney J. Rhodes Jr. Follow us at Sidney J. Rhodes Jr. The Sidney Rhodes Show. You're on the right road with the Sidney Rhodes Show. Hey. Thank you for being here on the Sidney Rhodes Show. We are honored that you are spending this time with us. Thank you so much. Honored. So, okay. Brothers, sisters, ladies and gentlemen. I'm on that first step with you, and I agree that there's other arguments that we can make. I'm looking forward to at least getting some feedback on what we've said so far. At the first step, we have posed the question, and Facebook, you can always connect with us, Sidney J. Rhodes Jr. Also, Twitter at Sidney J. Rhodes Jr. All of our programs are on demand, YouTube and iTunes, The Sidney Rhodes Show, right there for you. We pose the question, is it okay for a woman to propose to a man? So, the traditional answer, and usually the knee-jerk reaction is, heck no, ain't no, don't do it, don't ever, no, don't. I hear that, and it makes sense in isolation. So I'm trying to tell you that I do respect the fact that in isolation it makes sense if you are talking about how you get down personally, or how many of us were raised. Can you dig it? So from that perspective, I'm hearing what I'm hearing. But my argument gets, things get a little conflated. Apologize for that. Things get a little mixed up once we start looking at whether or not Shh. Have you heard? You ain't hear about that. Did you hear? Who told you that Increased Solution LLC is making a 24/7 network? Come on now. Well, what about the Sidney Rhodes Show? Oh, Sidney Rhodes Show is still going to be from 9 to midnight, though. Oh, okay, because, you don't be tripping. Sidney Rhodes Show is still from 9 to midnight. Okay. But you mean all those other hours, 24/7, need to be filled? Which means cats can have their own show? You tripping. Are you serious? Or they can be guests on other shows? So you mean if you had a talent or idea or something you want to do, you got a chance right here to reach the world? Come on, man. What's the catch? What? All they gotta do is get at you on Facebook, Sidney J. Rhodes Jr. So wait a minute, what kind of topics? What they could do? What? Relationships, religion, news, education, health, race, business development, entertainment, empowerment. What? All of that, and whatever else. What? All they gotta do is get at you. Come. What you trying to say? That if they want to get out there, they can get out there. This their chance. For real though. For real, they just go Facebook, Sidney J. Rhodes Jr., send you a message and be like, hey, this is something I want to do, and then if it's good, it's good. Is that what you're trying to say? For real? Man, that sounds all right. That's kind of cool. All right. Nah, I'm with that. I ain't going to hold you up with that. All right. Facebook, Sidney J. Rhodes Jr. Okay, all right. I might try to have a show. That's all right. Well, wait. What if I got a product or a service or something I just want to advertise to the world? I could Facebook, Sidney J. Rhodes Jr., and I can hook up and try to get that too? Man, that's all right. Oh, man, go on, man. That's cool, man. All right. No, I ain't gonna hate. I like it. 24/7 network. All right, helping people, giving some good perspectives, have people think about things, man, and some entertainment too, man. That's hot. All right. I'm cool. That'll work. The Sidney Rhodes Show, Facebook, Sidney J. Rhodes Jr. Follow us at Sidney J. Rhodes Jr. The Sidney Rhodes Show. You're on the right road. The Sidney Rhodes Show. Welcome back. You know, you do a live program. Some things happen, live programs. We hear every night, 9 to midnight. Every now and then, something happens. Well, look, thank you for your patience. So what we were saying is that, we're dealing with some equality issues. Can you dig it? If we're going to tell, and the example I'm using is just straightforward. If we're going to tell our daughters that they can do and be who and what they want, sky's the limit, can't nothing stop you, and you could even be president because, hey, Secretary Clinton, was right there. So if you say, well, hey, I believe that you can be president. Daddy, can I be president? Yep. So if your daughter is talking to you like that, and you instill that in her, she can run companies, she could do this, she could do that. But then you're going to come behind that and say, but you can't do this. You can't propose no dude. You don't see a contradiction in that? If you don't, I would love to hear your response. 917-725-4241. 917-725-4241. If you think that both of those messages are consistent, then I'm looking forward to hearing that discussion, because for me, it seems obvious that there's a contradiction. For me, I'm saying that looks a little fishy. If I'm gonna tell my daughter that she can do and be whatever she wants. Now, I may advise her different. Okay. Now, again, I may advise her and say, well, if you want this type of arrangement, if you're looking for this type of relationship or this type of marriage, if you want to follow these certain roles, then following this path seems more logical. Okay. Now that's different. So now what I've basically done is categorize the type. I framed the type of situation she's going to have. You're going to have this type. Okay. But now what if that's not the type she wants? That's her choice. She grown. Can't nobody tell you who you can marry. You marry who you want to marry, and y'all come together however you come together. If you decide that you tired of this dude waiting on you, or you waiting on him, and you decide to say, hey, whatever you choose to say, who's to say y'all not going to stay together for the rest of your life? Who's to say that? I can't say that. How can somebody tell you that it's not going to work? Especially when they divorced themselves 2-3 times. How they going to tell you? I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just keeping it real. Who's got the perfect answer for marriage right now? People get divorced for various reasons. And I've yet to see somebody prove that it's because of who proposed to who as to the reason why. Who do you know that went to divorce court based on who proposed? Well, Judge, I'm a real man, and she proposed to me, and so it's been keeping me up at night for the last 4 years, Judge, and I got to get out of this. Well, what else does she do? Oh no, she's a great woman. She's, well, okay, so what? Well, no, everything about is great. She's been a wonderful wife and a wonderful mother, but I just can't sleep at night because she was the one that proposed, and so I want this divorce because she proposed. So it ain't making sense to me. 917-725-4241. It's not making sense. And so I took another step, which I say for the sisters or women in general, let's leave it like that. For women in general who are building up the defense mechanisms in your daughters, holler if you hear me, based on things that were done to you, based on things that were done to your mama, things that were done to grandma, whatever the case is, your girlfriends, whatever. So you building up in her a defense mechanism that she don't need nobody. She can do whatever she want to do and don't depend on nobody. Don't wait on nobody. Do your thing. Okay, now how you going to tell that daughter of yours that you done raised that way when she come home and say, Mama, I'm about to ask John to bop, bop, bop. How you going to tell her you can't? Wait on him to do it. Well, Mama, you said I could be. Why are you making me wait on him now? So, I basically thrown that out there, and I've been waiting for some pushback. I've been waiting on some pushback. I know that there are arguments out there. I know like I threw out a second, before a couple breaks, I said, well, I know that's out there about he that finds, and I said I'm waiting on that discussion. So I understand there's some pushback coming from that. And I understand there's a pushback from the traditional roles. I understand that. I understand there's some pushback of, whether or not a man should allow that to happen. How in the world could he, look at himself in the mirror after allowing, can you dig it? Can you dig that word? Allowing that to happen. You see what I'm saying? So, hey, the more I open it up and the more I think about the second level of this thing, when I think about it, not just in isolation, but what it's also saying to our women of what they can and can't do, then I say, well, how do we have it both ways? We can't have it both ways. If we are going to tell our daughters that they can do these great things, that they don't need to take a back step to any man, if we are going to preach that and teach that and communicate that to our daughters, then who are we to say if she decides that she wants to further her relationship with a person, that she can't go ahead and be the one to initiate that? Who are we to say that? He might be a great dude. He might be a great dude. If he's so great, maybe that's not his way. Maybe he's shy. Don't mean he's not a bad dude because he's shy. I know cats right now that I've talked to that are waiting. They just not, they want to marry her, but they just don't. They concerned about the rejection factor. They're concerned about, whether or not if they put it out there, how it's going to shift, how things are going to, they just not comfortable. So you got dudes out there, but everybody ain't doggone Braveheart. Freedom. Everybody's not super confident. Every dude is not Mr. Confidence. I know that might be what you want. I know you might be looking for that. Well, I ain't looking because he that finds. See, you got to talk to me. You got to talk to me. I'm going to go back to what I said until you talk to me. But I know you looking for that. I know you're looking for that. So that if he doesn't have all that super confidence, but he has other characteristics, he's very attentive to your needs. He's there for you. He tries his best to communicate with you and support you, but he just, he's kind of a shy dude. Maybe he thinks that until he gets his money right to get you a certain ring or propose to you in a certain way so that your mama approves, if it's just him, if it was just the two of you, maybe he feels comfortable. When it comes to, I'm really not prepared financially for all that, So he might be, but meanwhile, you just saying, well, if you just ask me today, I don't care about the money. I would do it if you asked me today, and you've been saying that for the last 6 months. So he's got another hang up. You see, he's concerned about something that, your mama or whatever. He's concerned about some other things, and you waiting, wondering, well, why he ain't doing it? What's wrong with me? But yet, if you took the initiative, y'all might be married right now. And don't mess around and another woman ask him why you waiting. Don't lose your man because some other woman done went after it the same way she went after her education, the same way she went after her job, the same way she went after protecting and providing for her family, her children in today's society. How, if you hear me, the same way she took the initiative and did those things and nobody told her that she could sit on her butt and not do nothing. It was going to just fall from the sky. No, she got up and she did those things. But now she got to sit on her butt and wait on this man to open his mouth. 917-725-4241. Sidney Rhodes Show. I'm going to take a break so I can calm down. But I got love. I got a lot of love. Got a lot of love. We gonna see how this plays out. I'm for real though. Mixed messages. Sidney Rhodes Show. We'll be right back. The Sidney Rhodes Show. Facebook, Sidney J. Rhodes Jr. Follow us at Sidney J. Rhodes Jr. The Sidney Rhodes Show. You're on the right road with the Sidney Rhodes Show. Shh. Have you heard? You ain't hear about that. Did you hear? Who told you? That Increased Solution LLC is making a 24/7 network? Come on now. Well, what about the Sidney Rhodes Show? Oh, Sidney Rhodes Show is still going to be from 9 to midnight, though. Oh, okay, because, you don't be tripping. Sidney Rhodes Show is still from 9 to midnight. Okay. But, you mean all those other hours, 24/7, need to be filled? Which means cats they can have their own show? You tripping. Are you serious? Or they can be guests on other shows? So you mean if you had a talent or idea or something you want to do, you got a chance right here to reach the world? Come on, man. What's the catch? What? All they gotta do is get at you? On Facebook? Sidney J. Rhodes Jr.? So wait a minute, what kind of topics? I mean, they could do what? Relationships, religion, news, education, health, race, business development, entertainment, empowerment? What? All of that? And whatever else? What? All they gotta do is get at you? What you trying to say? That if they want to get out there, they can get out there. This their chance. For real, though? For real, they just go Facebook, Sidney J. Rhodes Jr., send you a message and be like, hey, this is something I want to do. And then if it's good, it's good. Is that what you're trying to say? For real? Man, that sounds all right. That's kind of cool. All right. Nah, I'm with that. I ain't going to hold you up with that. All right. Facebook, Sidney J. Rhodes Jr. Okay. All right. I might try to have a show. That's all right. Well, wait. What if I got a product or a service somebody just want to advertise to the world? I could Facebook, Sidney J. Rhodes Jr., and I can hook up and try to get that too? Man, that's all right. Oh, man, go on, man. That's cool, man. All right. No, I ain't gonna hate. I like it. 24/7 network. All right, helping people, giving some good perspectives, having people think about things, man, and some entertainment too, man. That's hot. All right. I'm cool. That'll work. Nah, I know you ain't afraid to call. I know you ain't afraid to call. And you know you don't be agreeing with everything I say. Don't it? You do not be agreeing with everything I say. Then keep it 917-725-4241. You better call 917-725-4241. The Sidney Rhodes Show. Facebook, Sidney J. Rhodes Jr. Follow us at Sidney J. Rhodes Jr. The Sidney Rhodes Show. You're on the right road with the Sidney Rhodes Show. Sidney Rhodes Show. Thank you for being here. Honored that you would spend time with us. So honored that you are here. Always you can connect with us on Facebook, Sidney J. Rhodes Jr. Definitely Twitter at Sidney J. Rhodes Jr. iTunes, YouTube, all the programs are on demand, free. So you can, get mad at me and send me your thoughts. Listen to the program as much as you want. Put in the Sidney Rhodes Show in your search bar, iTunes or YouTube. They're all on demand. And be mad at me. So, okay. And the phone number tonight, 917-725-4241. So the question, is it okay for a woman to propose to a man? So, wow. I guess I just stay in trouble. I'll just stay in trouble because I'm gonna hold it down. I'm just gonna hold it down. I thought about it. Well, it's something that you think about for years and years. You just think about society and values and roles, so-called roles. And what helped me get to this spot of saying, who am I to tell her? I could have advice or something, but that's her relationship. She grown woman. I started to just really check it. How in the world can I tell her that she can do this and she can do that and she's equal and all of that and put that in a daughter or put that in a friend or, hey, for real. Now, let me just say this to make it clear because, I like to speak about things I understand, so, let's put it like this. There's no way in the world I'd ever propose to a man because I love women. So I want to make that clear. So technically, I would never have that direct experience of proposing to a man. That will not ever happen, has not ever happened. It's an impossibility for Sid. Now, I let society do what you want to do. be mad at me. If you want to be mad at me, well, let me go ahead and get my storm going. But I just, in all, full disclosure, it's an impossibility that I would ever be proposing to a man. That's an impossibility. Now that's so. Hey, and on that, let me say this while I'm going past that point, since I'm already getting myself in trouble tonight, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Let me go ahead and get myself in more trouble. I'm gonna just tell you, cats. If you can parade and you can say how you feel about your preference, why I gotta be bashful about mine? Holla if you hear me. So if you can claim that you can be with whoever you want to be with and do your thing, I can sure enough say, I'm going to be with a woman. That's it. You see what I'm saying? I mean, hey, so, thank you for the vote of confidence because, I have my own parades. Jet Magazine. Holla if you hear me. So anyway, I was saying that to just make it clear that when I speak about is it okay for women, I mean, I'm truly just hardcore saying that we can't have the double standard. There are women out right now who, I'm talking hard-working, decent women that would like to be married right now. And if you're one of them, raise your hand. Some of y'all got both hands up and a foot. Okay. I'm trying to help. Now, dudes, in my opinion, and I'm not saying everyone, there are exceptions. There are exceptions. But a lot of dudes today, they just ain't, they might not be coming with the same focus that you have for wanting to be married, having a family, putting that unit together. Holla if you hear me. I mean, it's not saying that the dude is a bad dude. Marriage just ain't his top priority. Okay. So that does not mean, at the same time, that he would not make a good husband. There are cats out there right now who will tell you, they've been married for 30, 40 years, and they'll tell you, hey, one day we were just friends, and the next day I looked up, and we were married. I mean, there are people who have been married for decades who will tell you that. They'll tell you, don't ever say, you won't marry such and such because, something just happens, man, and, you decide you can't live without your spouse or that other person, and you got to do it. Can't live without them. I mean, boom. And some of you can witness it. That's the truth. Okay, so therefore, I'm trying to say. So if you've been with this dude, and I'm supposed to advise you, I'm supposed to say to you, okay, now just keep giving him hints. Keep giving him hints, girl. Maybe he'll wisen up. Just keep dropping hints. When y'all go and he say you can pick the movie, he say, y'all, you can argue with that too. Okay, I get you. But just say, okay, well, you say you pick the movie, and you always gonna pick movie about getting married, a honeymoon, a day after something. You just dropping every hint you can. Why you got to go through all that nonsense? I'm not gonna put you through all that. Who is he? I believe in you. You understand what I'm saying? I believe in you. Okay. Now, if we're gonna talk game, then let's talk game. But if we're going to talk you just getting after what you're trying to get after, then go ahead and put him to the test. Dude, you going to do this by the 15th or not? Put it to him. Why you can't put it to him? Why you can't get the nice situation going and you actually lay down a nice proposal, romantic or gangster, however you choose you want to do it. Okay, and if he ain't rolling, then go about your business. How am I going to handcuff you? I'm not in the handcuffing business. That's just not my thing. I'm liberating you. I'm liberating you to love. So if you want to start a business, you want to start an ice cream shop, Sid's in your corner. Go on, girl, and get your ice cream on. Do it. Get your Sundays rolling. Get your Sundays even on a Saturday. I'm in your corner. You say you want to run for governor, you want to run for mayor, you want to run for president. Do you. I'm in your corner. You tell me you with a cat and you think that y'all be great together and you want to go ahead and make this thing formal and you waiting on him. Hey, and you telling me that you really believe it'll work. Well, I'm going to ask you, say, hey, do you really believe it's going to work? I believe it's going to work. Do you really, really believe it? I really believe it's going to work. Do you really believe he's the right one for you? I really believe he's the right one. What you waiting on? Well, he hasn't asked me yet. What? Now you see, you done lost me there. You done lost me. You got to explain to me. Okay, so now you're not going to go on with your life because you waiting on him. I can't rob you of that initiative. I can't rob you of your ability to go ahead and speak for yourself. You speak for yourself and everything else you do. Go on and do what you do. Now look, now I'm trying to say that I understand though that if you're trying to have a certain type of marriage where you going to completely submit to his leadership, well then I guess you got to wait. But that ain't what you going to do. And you know that's not what you going to do. Well then don't play the game. You playing the game. And the man's supposed to blah, 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 blah. And the first chance you get, you going to be telling him what you going to do and ain't going to do. Well, wait a minute now. Wait a minute. So what's your definition of submission then? Because if your definition is you basically going to be bowing to this man, now I'm not saying that is the definition. I'm saying if that's your definition, well, then I guess you got to wait. Because he going to lead in everything. You're going to let him control and lead and everything. But you know that's not your thing. You know that's not the man you're trying to meet. You know that. So then what you waiting for? See what I'm saying? There's a double standard there. What you waiting for then? You ain't going to do everything this man say anyway. And he probably ain't cut to that degree where you should be following in that way. Because most cats don't have the pedigree to really be leading the house anyway. Now that's a shame, but it's the truth and I done said it. These cats trying to figure it out. He might need you to help him figure it out. And you already know he does. Now, I'm getting myself in all kind of trouble. Sidney Rhodes show. I'm not speaking of all dudes because I got some partners that's diesel. But dog, come on, for real. You know that dude needs you and you know it. You need him on some other, but he needs you. Man wouldn't know how to find his way back and forth without you. But all of a sudden he gonna have the sense to propose just when you feel it's the right time. Just so everything gonna be just right. Okay. If you told him right now to plan your wedding, that man wouldn't know what to do. Plan a wedding? He ain't never planned an event other than a birthday party when he was 16, throw some records on in the basement with some house speakers. He ain't made an invitation to first. But all of a sudden, he gonna just take it all and do it and he gonna make it happen. Where'd you find this man at? Cause I'm telling you, your girlfriends is wondering how you found him that all of a sudden he just got it all like that. He taking care of things. Well, where'd you get him at? This is what I'm saying. So if there's some group of mystery men out there that's all diesel just lined up and you can just wait for which one gonna pick you, come on now. Not on the Sidney Rhodes show. Girl, go get your thing happening. For real. Or else I can't tell you the other stuff I tell you. I can't tell you that you can handle your business. Going out there, girl, and do your thing. I can't empower you like that and speak that over you and then tell you gotta wait on some dude. I can't tell you that. Now, again, I'm going to be fair. How I do mine might still be different than what I'm saying to you. Because I got a right to roll in my relationship how I want to roll. Now, if that disqualifies you from listening to what I'm saying, then that's your business. But I'm just as fair to you as I'm trying to be to me. You understand? I'm just as fair to you as I'm trying to be to me. I may not want you to propose to me. But I got every right to not want that for me. But I can't demand that that's how you got to do with him. Did you see what I'm saying? That's the problem here. We're trying to paint everybody in the same hookup, like everybody going to be the same. No, they're not. That man was raised entirely different than you might have been raised. But yet, they say opposites attract. That's what they say. I'm not saying it's true, but that's what they say. Now, let's just say for those of you who do come from entirely different situations as the man that you happen to fall in love with, then he obviously ain't moving at the same click, clock, tick, tick, tock as you are. No, he's not. How could he be? He don't have the same customs. He don't have the same orientation. He's not coming the same way you coming. He's not feeling the same biorhythms you feeling. Okay. But you're supposed to just wait on him. How about this? You wait on paying your bill. That's what you do. No, I want you to do the same thing all the way across the board then. No, you do the same thing all the way across the board. You wait on when you needed a job and you're supposed to fill out the application. Don't fill it out. Just wait on it. No. Wait. Just wait on it. Because he that finds. So just wait on it. See? You won't be mad at me if you want to be mad. But we're going to have to explain that scripture. He that finds. Okay. We're going to have to talk about it. But I'm just waiting for you to call because, I want, we're going to talk about it. I got a lot of pastor friends and whatnot and Bible scholars and theologians out there, Hey, feel free to call. We can chop it up. I know that argument is out there. I know it's out there. Now, you're going to have to explain it, though. You got to explain how the opposite is in the Bible. You got to explain to me how, therefore, if she finds, it's wrong. You got to explain. You got to explain. You got to explain to me how Paul taught that it's better to be single. See, you might not want to mess with me. But you run around and you say that scripture, but you don't speak the whole hookup. Now, 917-725-4241. And if you don't want to handle that debate, tell your guy, tell your pastor. I might even know him and even respect him. But he had every right to call 917-725-4241. Was Jesus married? Okay. Well, did Jesus do good? Okay. But there was something out there that was so good, but he didn't do it. So you got to wrestle with, you got to put all this down. But I'm just, like I said, I'm not giving it. I'm waiting for it to come up, and then we can chop it up, because that's how we do every night, 9 to midnight. Take your time, get your mind right, get your scriptures right. Call your boy, and we can rap a taste on it. And I'll do it with respect. You ain't got to agree. I'll do it with respect. But I'm just saying, I don't see how he that finds means that the woman can't go and get hers. I don't see that. You might see that, but that's your business. So if you want to be lazy, now go on, Sid, get yourself in trouble. Where my storm at? Because I'm definitely in trouble now. If you want to be lazy about your hookup, even though your heart's desire is to be married, but you can't seek, that don't mean nothing. Seeking, asking, right? Them principles, you throw them principles all out the window. You throwing all them principles out the window because somebody done told you he that finds, lazy. Or maybe you just don't understand. Dog. Because you don't do that with the rest of your stuff. Nothing else in your life do you do that with. Because you'd be starving, unemployed, and your kids wouldn't get fed if you were sitting around waiting for him to do something to find you. Talk to him, Sid. Then something got to be off. So you're supposed to be seeking, asking, and knocking. You're supposed to put your faith to work. Because right now, I can go on Facebook right now and find a million posts about, putting your faith to action, and God done bless you with a new job, and you going out and doing this and doing that, and you done graduated, and, praise God. You're doing the whole thing. Dancing and shouting. Putting your faith to action. But I'm trying to be with this man. Oh, no, girl, just sit there and wait. What? You're not even making sense to me. 917-725-4241. So if that's the program you own, then stay alone. Stay single and keep waiting. That ain't even natural. It's not. Animals don't even do that. You don't even do that. You go after what you need. What's today? Friday night. So Saturday, you already got your, this is what you're going to do. You're going to put on your jumpsuit, sweatpants, and t-shirt tomorrow morning. You're going to start doing your housework because it's Saturday morning. Yeah, I'm in your business. This is what you're going to do. You probably going to have a scarf on your head because you don't really do your hair in the morning. You got a lot going on. So you're going to do all this housework tomorrow morning in your little warm-up suit. Then you're going to go out, do a little shopping, a little running around, pick up a couple things, I mean, hey, I'm in your business. Okay. No, why don't you just sit there and wait? No, just sit there. I know some of you trying to take some college classes and whatnot. No, don't do your homework. Just sit there and wait. Somebody gonna find you and do it for you. Sidney Rhodes Show. I got love for you. Be right back. The Sidney Rhodes Show. Facebook, Sidney J. Rhodes Jr. Follow us at Sidney J. Rhodes Jr. The Sidney Rhodes Show. You're on the right road with the Sidney Rhodes Show. You know, why do this, Sidney Rhodes Show? Well, it's not about whether or not, we have all the answers. I think it's a collaborative effort. I think that there are a lot of brilliant people in the world, and this is a point, a critical point in history. And if we can circle the wagons round, if we can bring the people together to think about the concepts and look at things from a different angle, different perspective, look deeper, I mean, it's possible that we can help somebody. It's possible that we can create better structures, towards a more perfect union. You dig? I mean, so I really, I throw a lot of questions, because I really want people to think. And, sometimes I just, I believe there's a utility to just allowing some things to be questioned, just that First Amendment right, just allow it to be questioned, and then if it's the truth, let it be the truth, I mean, if it stands, let it stand. If not, then we got work to do. You feel me? I think we owe it to ourselves. We owe it to our future. We owe it to our children to get to the truth and then stand on that. That's the Sidney Rhodes Show, So I invite people from all different perspectives, with respect. We put it to the test. That's what we do, Sidney Rhodes Show. And that's why we do what we do, Gotta love it. Sidney Rhodes Show. The Sidney Rhodes Show. Facebook, Sidney J. Rhodes Jr. Follow us at Sidney J. Rhodes Jr. The Sidney Rhodes Show. You're on the right road with the Sidney Rhodes Show. Hey, we're back. Thank you for joining us tonight. We're here every night from 9 to midnight just for you. Now, let me go back to something, because I don't want to be disrespectful. That's not my thing, So I mentioned, pastors, bishops, priests, whoever, that you, get your Bible lesson from, or even if it's you yourself, doing your own study and whatnot. With respect, I'm saying you are welcome to call. I know that scripture is used quite heavily to teach the single women that may be following, so he that finds, so, I think that there's another understanding of that than what's currently being taught. With respect, I'm saying that you don't have to feel like you out of pocket to challenge me on that. I'm saying that with respect, you can tell your leader that they are more than welcome to get with me. I might even know who it is and have great respect for them. Great respect. And we will talk with respect. I'm not talking about trying to berate, that's not, or, demote or try to criticize, no. I think that there's another understanding of that, because you have to put it in, so hopefully you caught that with respect. It's an open invitation, because if I'm wrong, then feel free to point out how I'm wrong. That's what the show is all about. 917-725-4241. Don't be saying he wrong, and you got a red carpet opportunity on live. That's what it is, on live, to set me straight. I'm open to that. So, I mean, I can't be more, that's how much more transparent can I be? If I'm wrong, point it out. Everybody hear it. But be careful. Be careful. Sometimes we just repeat scriptures without truly understanding what we're repeating. And then we got millions of women out there in their loneliness feeling like they doing the right thing by sitting around and waiting, even though they don't wait for nothing else in their life. Holla if you hear me. Well, I'm freeing the sisters. Freedom! You got power within you. The same power we talk about every day in your life and in your world since you was a little girl. You got power to do you. Then do you. For real, though. That's what I'm trying to say. Now, back to what I was saying with respect. With respect, I'm saying that Yeah, you got to call because, I'm going to hit you with the reality. I'm going to hit you with Jesus wasn't married. I'm going to hit you with Paul advising to not even get married. So if it's such a good thing, we're going to have to, I'm just saying, I'm trying to say with respect, be careful, don't put yourself out there on me, just thinking it's like a lightweight discussion. Don't make that mistake. I'm trying to say, call when you're ready. That's what I'm trying to say. Call when you're ready, Now, I open it up for anybody, everybody, you voice your opinion, that's cool. But that Bible, you got to be careful, got to be careful. Because a lot of us get wrapped up in things, and then, now you sit at home single, thinking you're doing it the way God wants you to do it. Ask, seek, knock, ask, seek, knock, ask, seek, knock. Faith without works is dead. Faith without works is dead. Okay, why are you sitting at home waiting on a man? Oh, because he's supposed to find me. Okay, you lazy. Or you misunderstand. You disagree? Call me. I mean, hey, this is a man speaking to you. Prove me wrong. Otherwise, I'm going to say the same way you can be president, and the same way you got your degree, the same way you got your job, you as a woman have talent, ability, skill, dedication, faith, and you go out and get everything else you want in your life. How am I going to tell you now you got to sit down and wait? I'm not going to tell you that. Let him tell you that. Let them tell you that. I'm not going to tell you that. I believe in you. So go get it. If I'm wrong, 917-725-4241. I'm not telling my daughter. Now, see, come on now. I'm not telling my daughter what she can't do and what she can't be. Now, Daddy, can I do? Yes. Daddy, can I someday? Yes. And let me help you see how you can do that. I'm supporting you. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, but no, baby, you can't do that because, you got to wait on him. Ain't gonna hear that from me. How you gonna tell your daughter that? In fact, your daughter's probably smarter than most of the dudes. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what's the deal? Now that I've said that and got myself in all that trouble, Storm, let me say this. I am saying, and I've said from the beginning of this program, much love to all y'all listening. Thank you for listening. I've been saying from the beginning of this program, that might not even be how I roll. I'm not saying that I want a woman to propose to me. Maybe I want to be the one doing the proposing. My point is, who am I to say that she can't do it in her relationship? I'm trying to be fair. Because I'm saying that she can do it, it's okay for her to do it. That's because I'm saying she got the power to do it. I can't tell her she can be president, but then she can't open her mouth and ask this man to get down with her. I can't say that. How can I say both things out the same mouth? Now, for me, in my situation, maybe that would mean, hey, if she's that type of woman, maybe that means that's not going to be a good fit for me. Can you dig it? But I have every right to choose that for my own relationship. But that's your relationship. That's you and that man. I don't know that man. I don't know how y'all situation is. He might just be real weak verbally. He might be real weak verbally, and you the one with all the verbals. He ain't won an argument since the day y'all met. Well, now, that ain't going to be the case with Sid. That ain't going to be the case. I might love and respect you, but you ain't going to out-verbalize me. You're not. You're not. So I'm going to get down to the get down. We can chop it up. I'm going to go word for word with you and then some. Holla if you hear me. If it got to come to that, because we could do it with verbal. We ain't going to do nothing. We can get the verbal, So, hey. So I'm not your average cat. So I can talk it. I can put it out there with you. You know what I'm saying? We can rap a taste on it. But I say all that to say, that don't mean that man is like that. That man might have other things over me that I just can't do. That dude might have other talents that just crush talents from the other side of me. You see what I'm saying? I mean, he might be able to lift 1,000 pounds. I can't lift 1,000 pounds. I'll go get a tractor or something, a high-low. I'm not listening. I'm not bench pressing 1,000 pounds, baby. He can. With his Lee Haney self. That might be the dude. He can do that. I'm not doing that. That's not my thing. Holla if you hear me. Okay? However, However, we all have strengths and weaknesses, and maybe you balance him out in that way. Then girl, go and do your thing. Who am I to stop you from getting yours? Stop sitting home alone. I'm empowering you. I'm saying I believe in you. You have talent. You have ability. Go do what you need to do and handle your business. You want to be married? Go handle your business. Because like I said, ain't no guarantee it's going to work out anyway. Shucks. Whether you propose or he proposed, divorce rate still hovering around 50%. So if that's what you want to do, then you do you. Just like you do in every other area of your life. If I don't trust you to make that move, how can I trust you to make any move? You got 2-3 different kids right now, children in your house right now. Maybe 2 different baby daddies or whatever it is, whatever your case may be, you handling that household right now. Whether you had to deal with friend of the court, whether you had to deal with restraining orders, whether you had to deal with medical this and lawyers, whatever you had to do, you still making it happen in that house. You making all the decisions, you calling all the shots. If you see a man out there that'll be good to bring in your situation and y'all could be happy together and have a healthy relationship and you see him out there, go get him. You keep sitting there if you want to, talking about, I'm going to wait for him to turn the corner and come to me. You keep doing that if you want to. Go get him. If you needed right now, if you had a doggone pizza joint, you making pizzas. Now look, hey, this Sidney Rhodes show. Come on now. If you making pizzas and you hear there's a dude out there that can make great pizzas and help you get your groove on, I mean, you gonna make bank. This dude, he got the hook up on making, he can make them quick. And everybody love his pizzas. You gonna call him, write him, get in touch with him, and get in contact with him, and you gonna have him working for you in your place. Sister, are you gonna do that or not? Are you gonna reach out to that dude who you heard is unemployed but makes great pizzas, and are you going to see if you can get him to come and work in your pizza joint? Yes or no? Oh, wait. I thought he had to find you. You ain't making sense to me. So the principle works over here, but it don't work over there. You're not making sense to me. Not making sense. Sidney Rhodes Show, 917-725-4241. I mean, furthermore. Now see, then let me take another step with you. Furthermore, how do I tell the young women that they can even trust these dudes to that degree? Look, if I know we haven't been there raising them like we supposed to, if I know we haven't been the role models that we supposed to be, if I know that we haven't been putting in the right education about manhood into these boys, if I know that, then how can I tell these young girls, wait for him to lead you? When I know we haven't taught them properly. I'm raising my hand. I'm saying we guilty. Now there are those there, don't get me wrong. There are exceptions. There are brothers out there who are in the trenches every day. We have them on the program. There's cats out there every day in the trenches. But you know and I know that they in the trenches so hardcore because there's so many that aren't getting the proper training, the proper upbringing, the proper role models, the proper fathers in the house who are training and teaching them the proper ways. Because even if he there, don't mean he know. Don't mean his daddy gave him the business. How if you hear me? So if we know that to be true, can't have it both ways. If we know that to be true, that they don't come from that proper stock, they don't have that proper training, then why in the world am I going to put my daughter, who I know is Diesel, in that situation? No, she should be able to fend for herself and handle her business. And if he can't get on the stick, then so be it. She ain't got to sit around and drop hints every day. She ain't got to play that role. Come on out with it, girl. Put it to the test. Hey, if you don't want to, you don't have to. Stay at home. Stay there. Keep waiting on it. Maybe Ed McMahon will come out the grave and knock on your door and talk about knock, knock, knock. You know, I got a sweepstakes for you. Here's the man for you right here. Here he is. You know. How? Okay. You go to work every day. You see the same people. You go to church, you see the same people. Everywhere you go, you're seeing the same people over and over again. How you gonna all of a sudden somebody gonna just pop up this miracle man? You don't do that much traveling, girl. And if you do, what, you gonna have a long distance relationship until something? No, your circle is how big? And if you get online, you can't trust that. Maybe you do. Okay. My point is, how you gonna get online unless you seeking, asking, and knocking? Talk to him, Sid. So you already making my point. As soon as you start showing that initiative, you were using your skills, you're putting your faith to action. And if you're going to do it, then do it. What you put the makeup on for? What you go out on? What you do the initiative? What you go and shop and get the nice outfit for? What did you do all that for? Because you putting yourself out there. If you're putting yourself out, then you already showing, and I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. If you're putting yourself out there, then you already making yourself as a person who's saying, hey, this is something I want. You're expressing a desire. You understand what I'm saying? You're expressing a desire, and that desire, another word for that is initiative. You're doing something. You're putting it in motion. Then go in and put your marriage in motion. Why not? I ain't gonna tell. It's the Rhodes Show. We'll be right back. The Sidney Rhodes Show, Facebook, Sidney J. Rhodes Jr. Follow us at Sidney J. Rhodes Jr. The Sidney Rhodes Show. You're on the right road with the Sidney Rhodes Show. The Sidney Rhodes Show. Facebook, Sidney J. Rhodes Jr. Follow us at Sidney J. Rhodes Jr. The Sidney Rhodes Show. You're on the right road. The Sidney Rhodes Show. Shh. Have you heard? You ain't hear about that. Did you hear? Who told you? That Increased Solution LLC is making a 24/7 network? Come on now. Well, what about the Sidney Rhodes Show? Oh, Sidney Rhodes Show is still going to be from 9 to midnight, though. Oh, okay, because, you don't be tripping. Sidney Rhodes Show is still from 9 to midnight. Okay. But, you mean all those other hours, 24/7, need to be filled? Which means cats they can have their own show? You tripping. Are you serious? Or they can be guests on other shows? So you mean if you had a talent or idea or something you want to do, you got a chance right here to reach the world? Come on, man. What's the catch? What? All they gotta do is get at you? On Facebook? Sidney J. Rhodes Jr.? So wait a minute, what kind of topics? I mean, what, they could do what? Relationships, religion, news, education, health, race, business development, entertainment, empowerment? What? All of that? And whatever else? What? All they gotta do is get at you? What you trying to say? That if they want to get out there, they can get out there. This their chance. For real though? For real, they just go Facebook, Sidney J. Rhodes Jr., send you a message and be like, hey, this is something I want to do. And then if it's good, it's good. Is that what you're trying to say? For real? Man, that sounds all right. That's kind of cool. All right. Nah, I'm with that. I ain't going to hold you up with that. All right. Facebook, Sidney J. Rhodes Jr. Okay. All right. I might try to have a show. That's all right. Well, wait. What if I got a product or a service somebody just want to advertise to the world? I could Facebook, Sidney J. Rhodes Jr., and I can hook up and try to get that too? Man, that's all right. Oh, man, go on, man. That's cool, man. All right. No, I ain't gonna hate. I like it. 24/7 network. All right, helping people, giving some good perspectives, having people think about things, man, and some entertainment too, man. That's hot. All right. I'm cool. That'll work. The Sidney Rhodes Show. Facebook, Sidney J. Rhodes Jr. Follow us at Sidney J. Rhodes Jr. The Sidney Rhodes Show. You're on the right road. The Sidney Rhodes Show. Welcome back. Hey, we appreciate you being here. We're having a great night. I'm just getting in all kind of trouble. I appreciate you being here. 9 to midnight. You can, vent. However, Facebook is fine. Twitter, you can be angry, and I respect the views. I respect that there are other ways of looking at this. Don't get me wrong. I got a lot of respect. In fact, like I said, as a man who loves women, if I can see where, that may not be how I want it to go down, right? And if a woman is with me, she probably would be thinking that I don't, if I'm not asking her. She knows I have the verbal ability to. She knows I have, bop. So, she probably got a right to be like, well, dude, you gonna do it or not, because it ain't like you are, unable to do those things and to pose that question to me. So, again, in my life, that may be a different thing. But I can't speak for your life. I can't speak for the man that you with. Okay, and I can't tell you that you can be president, but then you can't open your mouth and get what you need. In fact, go on, girl, and propose. And if he say no, then you can go on about your business and go on to the next. Holla if you hear me. How about that? I'm freeing you. How about stop hinting and waiting? Open your mouth. Do it however you want to do it. The old 1920s, put it in a milkshake with a ring. Do whatever, girl, do how you want to do. Okay? But if you really believe that y'all supposed to be together and you really believe this is, the right thing for you, you ain't got to wait on him. For what? What you waiting for? Make it happen. Dude, if he say no, then cry your tears and move on to the next. Now look at all the time you done saved. I'm giving your time back. Now, if you want to call the show and say, hey, what do you think about such a situation? Everybody's situation is different. That's my point. I can't tell every woman that she got to keep her mouth closed and wait on this man to propose. I can't do that. Now, in a particular situation, I might say, well, hey, what is it that you want? What type of relationship are you looking for? Because if you're looking for a certain type of relationship, then maybe it would be best if you do it that way. But that's that situation. That don't go for all women. How can it? Especially the way that women are today. A lot of them who are entrepreneurs, man, come on. These women are making it happen. And I'm applauding that. So how can I applaud that and support that, but then tell them she got to sit down and wait for some dude? I'm not going to do it. Now, if you feel comfortable doing it, that's your business. I'm not doing it. Do you? Ask him. And if that cat says no, then move on. I'm waiting on this dude. For what? Jeez. Or ain't going to seek him out. Seek him out. The same way you looking for a job, same way you looking for food, same way you looking for an apartment or a house, same way you look for a car. Use the same talents and ability that you use for everything else in your life and stop getting lazy when it comes to this subject. Use the same energy that you use when you found out where to go on vacation and research everything about the hotel, the language, the this, that, and the other, so you could take a cruise and go here and there, and you had to find out about the customs and all of this, and you found out all kind of stuff. Find you a man then. How about that? He that finds. Girl, go find you and take care of your business. Use the same talents and abilities that you got to handle your business. Now, and if I'm wrong, 917-725-4241. You can be president, but you can't find a man. Jeez, old Pete. I'm not telling my daughter that. You tell your daughter that if you want to. What she can't do. I'm not doing it. And I think the larger point of, I'm really not trusting dudes to that degree anyway. Now that's a personal thing about me. I believe that, there are exceptions, like I've said, but I only know a few cats that I even roll with, like, that we cool, cause a lot of, something happened to, it's been happening to the men, we're just not diesel like it used to be. You understand? So we hurting right now. Brothers is hurting right now. So I'm just saying, in love. So then therefore, he might need more help than you think. And if that's the one that you choosing, then you may have to give him the help. Or else then either wait or find somebody else or whatever. But if that's the man that you with, that's the man you love, then you deal with your situation based on your situation. Because your situation is your situation. It ain't your mama's situation. It ain't your girlfriend's situation. That's your man, that's your thing. Or that's you being home alone when you tired of being home alone. Then fix it. Do something about it. And let them watch from the outside. You take care of your thing. Because if your lease is up, you're going to go find another place to live. You ain't going to just sit there and wait. Then find you a man. I know how to get myself in trouble, don't I? Well, okay, so that's my take. Now, there's you can hear the other side from a bunch of other folks. There's a whole bunch of other folks who would tell you that's you supposed to wait and all that. So if you like that other message, how's it working for you? Then you keep doing that. Okay? No, for real. If you like that message, that's your message. I'd hate to have you not listen to the Sidney Rhodes program. I'd like for you to continue listening to the Sidney Rhodes program. But if you want to hear that message, you hear that message. But I believe that there are women out there who will dig my message right here, which is do your thing, girl. Now you can call or you can rap a taste and we can figure out how to do it even better. Give you some game on the side. We can talk about some strategy, so you can fill that gap and be happy with yourself and take care of your situation. You got babies at home. You tired of being home alone. You trying to get that man. You got your eye on him. Call me up. We'll talk about and we'll maybe decide how to proceed to get him on the right track. We'll get him on the right track versus waiting on him to do something towards you so that you can feel like you in line with something else, some other thing somebody else done taught you. And you keep waiting, hoping, dropping hints. Skip that. You're too strong for that. Yeah, that's right. You're too strong for that. Start a business but can't get a man. Now, if he ain't out there and you can't find, that's a different thing. You know, I mean, hey, we just pray about it then. I mean, now you got your hands tied, you know. I mean, he ain't out there. But if you got your eye on one and you waiting on him to make a move, or you in a relationship with one and you wait because you feel like you can't propose, woman up. Sidney Rhodes Show. We'll be right back. So, yeah, you know, it's just a part of speaking out for those that, you know, don't have a voice, you know. We have an obligation, you know, to help cats. It just can't be about us all the time. You know, there's people that need help, and this is what we do, you know. We got to reach back. We got to help out. Sidney Rhodes Show. That's what we all about. Sidney Rhodes Show, Facebook, Sidney J. Rhodes Jr. Follow us at Sidney J. Rhodes Jr. The Sidney Rhodes Show. You're on the right road with the Sidney Rhodes Show. Shh. Have you heard? You ain't hear about that. Did you hear? Who told you? That Increased Solution LLC is making a 24/7 network? Come on now. Well, what about the Sidney Rhodes Show? Oh, Sidney Rhodes Show is still going to be from 9 to midnight, though. Oh, okay, because, you don't be tripping. Sidney Rhodes Show is still from 9 to midnight. Okay. But, you mean all those other hours, 24/7, need to be filled? Which means cats they can have their own show? You tripping. Are you serious? Or they can be guests on other shows? So you mean if you had a talent or idea or something you want to do, you got a chance right here to reach the world? Come on, man. What's the catch? What? All they gotta do is get at you? On Facebook? Sidney J. Rhodes Jr.? So wait a minute, what kind of topics? I mean, they could do what? Relationships, religion, news, education, health, race, business development, entertainment, empowerment? What? All of that? And whatever else? What? All they gotta do is get at you? What you trying to say? That if they want to get out there, they can get out there. This their chance. For real though? For real, they just go Facebook, Sidney J. Rhodes Jr., send you a message and be like, hey, this is something I want to do. And then if it's good, it's good. Is that what you're trying to say? For real? Man, that sounds all right. That's kind of cool. All right. Nah, I'm with that. I ain't going to hold you up with that. All right. Facebook, Sidney J. Rhodes Jr. Okay. All right. I might try to have a show. That's all right. Well, wait. What if I got a product or service or something I just want to advertise to the world? I could Facebook, Sidney J. Rhodes Jr., and I can hook up and try to get that too? Man, that's all right. Oh, man, go on, man. That's cool, man. All right. No, I ain't gonna hate. I like it. 24/7 network. All right, helping people, giving some good perspectives, have people think about things, man, and some entertainment too, man. That's hot. All right. I'm cool. That'll work. Nah, I know you ain't afraid to call. I know you ain't afraid to call. And you know you don't be agreeing with everything I say. Don't it? You do not be agreeing with everything I say. Then 917-725-4241. You better call 917-725-4241. The Sidney Rhodes Show, Facebook, Sidney J. Rhodes Jr. Follow us at Sidney J. Rhodes Jr. The Sidney Rhodes Show. You're on the right road with the Sidney Rhodes Show. Welcome back. Thank you for being here every night, 9 to midnight. If you missed any portion of this program, you can always check it out free on demand, iTunes or YouTube. You put in your search bar, The Sidney Rhodes Show, be right there for you. I appreciate and respect all the comments that we receive, social media, etc. Appreciate your feedback. And I know this is not a, traditional answer. And again, I'm going to say it might not be the one I want for my own relationship. But women have a right to do what they do. And unless we gonna somehow change all of that other stuff, well then can't have it both ways. You gonna respect that she's more than able to do X, Y, and Z. Then this is something else that she's more than able, and many of them are willing to do. They just feel the pressure of family, friends, or what somebody might say. Do your thing, girl. Now, I have said that every situation is different. So it might be that the type of relationship you want, this might not fit for you. But that's her life. I ain't going to tell her to keep sitting home alone. And I ain't going to tell her to stay with this dude, wait on this dude. No, maybe she need to go ahead and put him to the test, and then so she can pack up and do what she need to do and be happy and find somebody else. That's real. How can handcuffs? No handcuffs. No handcuffs. You do what you do. So, hey, this is a conversation I know we're going to have, many different times, many different ways, and I appreciate even on the chat, great comments. So we're going to talk about different roles, submission, and all, and all that stuff, and where we go with that. Because it's not as if because she proposed that changed the roles, quote unquote. No. The roles have already been shifting. That's the whole point. That since there's already a shifting, how can you then tell her that she can't take the next logical step? Okay? well, then you got to say that you're against all the shifting then. She can't be president. No, if you're going to take that position, well, then I guess then you can at least be consistent. Holla if you hear me. I mean, if you're going to take that position, I'm not taking that position. My position is, okay, well, I believe she could be president. So therefore, how can I say she got to wait on some dude? No. It's not making sense. It's not making sense. So, be that as it may, Sidney Rhodes Show, and we'll continue to go at it. And I look forward to very engaging debates, and I look forward to hopefully sharing some insight. And if you have a chance to go back and listen to the program and you see some flaws in my argument, you are welcome to let me know. Sidney Rhodes Show welcomes opinions from all perspectives, whether we talk news, politics, relationships. Hey, it's cool with me as long as we do it with respect. How you feel about it? Let me know. I'm cool with that. You do not have to agree in order to call the show. That's not a prerequisite. You have your opinion, and you have a right to voice it, and on the Sidney Rhodes Show is a platform for you to do it. And hopefully we'll get to the truth, whatever that is. Now, I'm gonna tell you, with this relationship thing, it's awfully difficult to have a one size fits all. Okay, that's awfully difficult to do, to have a one size fits all, which supports the argument I'm making tonight. If you're going to say everybody's different and relationship is different, then you can't say that there's a one rule, such as only the man can propose, to fit everybody. Can you dig it? Everybody got a different thing happen. So we're going to continue to push this. We're going to continue to push it and have some fun at the same time. So I look forward to continuing the debate, continuing the thought, and enjoying ourselves together as we take the voyage. Sidney Rhodes Show. Hey, much love. Stay safe. Stay strong. And we'll see you tomorrow. 9 to midnight live. Sidney Rhodes Show. The Sidney Rhodes Show. Facebook, Sidney J. Rhodes Jr. Follow us at Sidney J. Rhodes Jr. The Sidney Rhodes Show. You're on the right road with the Sidney Rhodes Show. So yeah, I just it's just a part of speaking out for those that don't have a voice. We have an obligation, to help cats. It just can't be about us all the time. There's people that need help, and this is what we do. We got to reach back. We got to help out. Sidney Rhodes Show. That's what we all.
The Sidney Rhodes Show. Facebook, Sidney J. Rhodes Jr. Follow us at Sidney J. Rhodes Jr. The Sidney Rhodes Show. You're on the right road with the Sidney Rhodes Show.